Welcome to Appliance Advisors with Yale Appliance. I'm Francesco, joined by Dennis. How are you?
I'm doing great, Fran. How about yourself?
Very good.
Great.
So last episode, we talked about garbage disposals in general and what to consider, things like batch feed versus continuous feed, the size, the horsepower. I don't want to give it all away. You're going to have to go back and watch that other episode if you want to see all that. But, one of the things that we said we were going to get into today is a garbage disposal safe for a septic system? You see some out there that say septic safe or septic assist. What are your thoughts on that? And if you're someone who has a septic system and you're kind of like, I'm looking at a garbage disposal, what's your feedback?
Had a few septic systems, and the short answer is absolutely not. Mm-hmm. It's not a good idea if you have a septic system. But there's a lot of marketing and things out there that are unknown. One caveat to that would be some people have septic systems with a separate holding well where the disposal does drain into. Okay, that could be a unique. And then maybe I'd have a different answer, but large part, 99% don't, and I would say never, no. The reason for that is proteins break down the organisms in a septic tank, the healthy organisms that would eat any material that's in there to keep this thing flowing. Protein has a hard time being broken down and eaten by those organisms, therefore clogging the septic field and backing up your septic system and destroying it.
So the answer to this is pretty straightforward. Don't do it. So now what if you're someone that says, I'm going to do it anyway because I really want a disposal? What do you say to that?
A little misleading there. So primarily driven by InSinkErator. InSinkErator makes a system called the Septic Safe, which basically has a cartridge that you have to continually buy. And it clicks into the disposal. And as it's pulverizing, the idea is that the septic enzyme will be squirted into the drain and into your septic field, helping to break down anything that goes into the tank. The reality of it is, people don't change them often enough. The septic disposer itself in that Septic Safe is not powerful. It's underpowered. So I call hoax. I hate it. I would say if you are somebody that's gonna do all those things, no you shouldn't, but you still just have to have one. You wanna buy a disposal that has the highest RPMs you can possibly find because you wanna break down those proteins clean and pulverize that so that you give those microorganisms a fighting chance to break that stuff down. And then maybe you treat your septic system with a bioenzyme that will help additionally, but you can pour that down your toilet or something like that. Don't get hooked on this gimmicky replacement cartridge. You're going to spend a bloody fortune in those cartridges.
All right.
So,
awesome.
That's
strong opinions on garbage disposals here today, so I like it. Next episode, we're going to talk a little bit about front load washers versus top load washers. So thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.